Yo, peace. Peace to the divine infinite consciousness. Yo, peace to the divine infinite self in all realms and realities. And peace to the NAGAs, Amaru and the Dracons is waking up, man. And free Athenians too, the dragon that's in captivity. You gotta Google that. Alright, so yo, let me address a couple of the comments that I got earlier about the Coach Prime situation. Now, when I added Shador in there, as far as like, you know, the non-D1 caliber, I meant it more so, hey, bro's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But I do know and understand obsessive competitiveness. It can also take place in the family. This is a part of the cluster B personality disorder. You know, the chosen notice this when others try to compete with them all the goddamn on time. All right, so when Coach Prime, he knew that his son probably wouldn't withstand the defensive line of a D1 college, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how fierce these mugs is, man. Huge and very athletic, man. So we see that when Shador got hit by one cat and where they got smushed a little bit, he was fucking knocked out cold, basically. You know. So just imagine these mugs is coming at him every goddamn on play. Now he can sit back in the pocket. So, but this is what was the main worry of his pops. He was like, yo, we need an offensive line. We need an offensive line. Because he didn't want his baby to be out there like that. And also, he do know his baby is more talented than him. Because why? His baby's the quarterback. The quarterback is the most skillful player on the field, really. That's really what it's supposed to be, because he's the one mainly playing football. This dude gets the ball in his hand every goddamn on time. So yeah, it's like, yo, and he's fast and all of this. He has the potential to do better things and be more recognized in history than his pops would, because his pops on Super Bowl teams that were already established. They had a depth chart. He didn't do this shit from scratch with Atlanta. Like, yo, we Super Bowl champs. You know what I'm saying? I could be mistaken, I guess. If he won a Super Bowl, who knows? I don't know. But y'all can comment on that one. But with Shador, he's good. He's definitely good enough to sit, and that's why he was gonna get redshirted in his first season, anyways. So it's like he wasn't gonna play. So he knows his pop's gonna be coaching his coach, and that's where the insecurity come in. Like, yo, I want my son. Yeah, come on over here, hold back. Now we get the top prospect in the land. Excuse me, we get the top prospect, or the top, not prospect, but just the top recruit in the land with Travis Hunter. He wanted to do something with his heart for his people. So when they sold him on that and marketed it to his spirit and his soul, this is what catapulted everything into the superstardom, because this is what was bitten. Now, if they have something secret behind the closed doors, that's something secret. But really, it was more so like, we're gonna let my son get some shine, because I'm trying to let us win. Because anytime you're dealing with a narcissist, things get tricky. They want, if they're included, if their narcissist supply or whatever they have next to them can make them look good also, they'll do whatever it takes to make them look good. But if they can be a little bit over them, no matter what age it is, because remember, these people were stunted in growth when they was young. So it's like whatever that can be associated with them, with that goodness, they'll hold it. But if they're a little bit better, they feel, then they'll make sure they hold you under a little bit, so their greatness won't be seen. But if the Most High wanted to be seen, he'll allow your ass to get in the game and do a pick six. Quarterback didn't have to throw you the ball, the other quarterback did. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I'll show you a couple moves that you ain't never seen in your life. You know? So yeah, Narc is gonna give you some insight. You know, it's very intricate when you're dealing with psychopathy. But if you're an empath and you're a chosen one, you got discernment, you can feel it. You know? So yeah, let's idolize, devalue, and discard. We're gonna put the mirror right back at his ass. Why? Because the bro could have talked to the whole school and let everybody know, like we ain't got to find out through the rumors and the grapevines. You know, even when the bro Coach Prime was saying, yeah, you know, I got my coaching staff here, I built up my coaching staff, you know, all this stuff. These could be things that trickery to get the people to pay him more money to stay, whatever the case may be. We know the mud bought acres and acres of land enough to build a whole city for one man. Nagas ain't even doing that. So the time that we doing it now, it's like it's a traitor and it's a slap in the face to the Nagas, man. Especially after what happened. You can look at the Rodney King situation that could have been set up. You can look at the George Floyd, but especially after that situation, even if it was set up, man, just the vibe and what the intent to trigger into people to make them be like, yo, man, that's fucked up. You can do that to a human, you still doing that to people. And when we get this like opportunity to carry out our greatness, we do shit like pull it up, the HBCU, and then leave and go to whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like they pay top dollar for your soul. Pac said it, shit, the best. And real niggas don't fold. You see what happened with Martin Luther King, and you see what happened with Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Now we what? We're breeding niggas who just want the money only. We got the little Jackson State with the little snake sign in the middle with the little 2 staffs. But we're gonna turn it into positive now, because we know that Moses had the staff for the Tyene. You know what I mean? And that was a dragon or a serpent. So dragons over Jackson State still, baby. You lost, man. You lost it. You lost it. You're using their terms and terminologies, their terms and understandings to get beings to pray to that frequency that gave you so much in the physical and the flesh that you're not even giving the greatest praise to Hawa, the creator. We're gonna put Jesus up in there. We know that the Council of Nicaea changed the books up. We know they introduced the new text. We know David was the one, the king of Israel. When if we look at the story, we know that the Jews killed. We know that the Romans supposedly killed the Messiah or Yeshua or Jesus. Come on, we got to use the vibration, man. They took the Hebrew language, which is our language, our Syriac language, and made their own shit. Whether it was Arabic, where they got it from Aramaic, same type of letters. Alif, Ba, Bet. You know what I'm saying? Ta, Ta. You know, Arabic same way. It made their fraternal orders, man. So all of this, you got to give everything back. So now when you got kids that want to go to school, they like, damn, you know what I'm saying? The rainbow children, the indigo children, they want to go to school, play sports and all this good stuff. They don't realize all this shit's going on behind closed doors and shit. Fraternal orders and all these different things to keep the secrets and shit, to keep these motherfuckers empowered. The only way you keep them empowered is if everything lined up with the planets, but the planets ain't lined up to their favor no more. We got the Great Conjunction happening, man. That's Saturn and Jupiter and Pluto in the same sign, in the same house. Pluto's revealing everything that's unknown to us. It reveals it through your sleep, your rest, and all of that. Due to your diet, your proper information that you receive, and the Most High allow you to keep and not lose and have dementia and Alzheimer's and all that. Bless you with grace. Bless your grandparents with grace. Bless your great-grandparents with grace. We had to go through all the hells to come out right, yo. Everything, man. You gotta understand this. Most High love you regardless of whom or what. It's a test. So yeah, the man can go on, but when you see the narcissistic isms coming back, the circling around and all of that, the hoovering back, like, man, you know, I never had the love like this. It was real genuine love. Why? Because he had genuine love from the people of God, man. You know, he seen them, that heard them churches down there, how them people was singing. Come on, man. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. But yeah, you may have lost, you may have won some. You just lost one. You know? And without just even supporting the, you know, the whole situation, or maybe thinking that you can get away and come back and support your daughter in school and all that. Nah, man. Divine Eyes is picking this shit apart. We already know, man. It's big eye, little you syndrome that's running with it. You know, your neighbors, love thy neighbors. Your neighbor is George Bush, B. So, you know, you want to stay like that, B. If you wanted to stay in the hood, you would have stayed your ass in the hood or in the country close off. You wouldn't have tried to seclude yourself like that. That you're gonna build a city or something. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, man, Shador, you cool. You good, man. You just gotta hit the weight room and, you know, take some hits. That's it. I don't even mean it like as far as like you wasn't gonna be good enough for a D1 caliber, but the dad did know that you weren't ready right away. Like how he was gonna put you in as a freshman with them, because he knows the hits are a little bit lighter. They're a little bit more respectful, because brothers respect each other a little bit more. But when you get into that, the power fives and all that, them motherfuckers is beasts, man. They hitting your ass, trying to kill your ass, dude, and then apologizing to you later. That's the game of psychopaths, be. So, that being said, I'm gonna say, Jackson State, you already know, you are definitely loved by the Most High Creator, and it's showing you a great, valuable lesson. Don't believe in man, believe in the Most High, and watch what happens for you. All right, it's more than the football team. You know that, and they knew that, and that's what they try to make it and market to you like it wasn't that. All right. So with that being said, I love you, and I'll be with you in the next one. Peace.